Okay, folks, how are you? I've been trying to think of an intro and keep it consistent for my lives and such. So I thought I would start off with what's going on in the kitchen. I'll tell you what's going on in the kitchen. This is my little itty bitty kitchen in my little home, and we're going to do some crafts tonight. So if you guys watched my collaboration video with Miss Millie Mel, the colored caboose. We put it up 1 week ago today, and we did a collaboration where we went to the thrift stores and our yard sales, wherever we wanted to go, and we purchased 2 items for one another, and it had to be $5 or less. And then we upcycled them into some random thing and was creative. I'm kind of stumbling over my words, and I don't even have anyone live. What does it have to say? That I'm nervous. Okay, so Miss Melanie from the Colored Caboose is hopefully going to be on here shortly. We have invited her, and again, I just want to let you guys know this is a collaboration that we did a week ago today, and we are here to raffle off our upcycles. So within that collaboration, we decided to call it Flip It for a Fan. And what that meant was we upcycled our beautiful little finds that we got for each other into whatever we wanted to make it into. And if you guys watched the video, shared it, and then wrote in the comments shared, you would be entered into the raffle. So I have a couple of folks, and she has a few folks as well. So if you guys stick around, we're going to do the raffle at the very end of the video. So you're going to have to stay till the end. And we're going to do a couple crafts tonight together. I am just wondering where my beautiful friend is. I hope she's okay. Let me give her a call. You guys don't mind, do you? I don't have anyone live. Let's just do this because I've got 2 phones. I've got 1 person watching. Hey guys, as you jump on, just let me know who you are and where you're watching from so that I kind of know. Yeah. Right now, I'm making a phone call because my other half in this collaboration is MIA. I hope she's okay. Maybe she got the time wrong. I hope she's okay. Boy. So it has been forwarded. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move on. Let me know who you guys are again as you pop on and where you're from. So I just wanted to let you guys have a quick little peek at the items that I upcycled. This is a shelf. I added the applique, and then I use DIY clay-based paint and paper clay molds with some Dixie Belle gemstone mousse. So that's the products that I used with that. And what Miss Melanie sent me was these little, they're napkin rings for, gosh, I can't ever get into the camera properly. Hey, Bree, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for jumping on. I've got 2 people watching. And here is my Miss Melanie Mel. She's calling me on my phone. I cannot answer that. I've got my other phone. I'll just give her a call. I hope you guys don't mind. This is our very first collaboration that we did together, and we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Hey, what's up? Good. We're doing the live at 6 o'clock. Oh, awesome. So I sent you the link. I'll see you in a second. Bye, honey. Yeah, so the time zones are different. She's in Arizona and I'm in California, so there's a little bit of hiccup. If that's as bad as it gets, we'll be okay. And thank you, Bree, for telling me to take my time. Hi, and Laura. Who's Laura? Laura. Sorry, guys, I'm nervous. So just to recap, we're here tonight to do the drawing. For folks that entered in our raffle, we had a collaboration last week, and we're going to raffle off a couple of items. So I was just showing the folks that these little napkin rings are what Melanie sent me, and I upcycled them into just toppers. that was one of the things, and they will be sitting on this shelf here that I used with DIY clay-based paint in Apothecary, and kind of waiting for my sister to pop on here. This is the first time I've ever used StreamYard as well, so I really thank you guys for your patience. And this is the other item that I upcycled, and so it was a black charcoal plastic. Oh boy, I forgot to paint the bottom. I'm gonna paint the bottom. That's terrible, but good thing I didn't, so I could show you guys. So it was just kind of a charcoal black bucket, and I turned it into a chicken water. So you fill it with water, and then as the chickens walk up, and then they drink, and so when they push it down, it fills up. Cool, right? Okay. So and then I used paper clay, and when I went to the DIY boot camp, Debbie Beard had an entire wall done like this with the paper clay, and then she used the kind disregard stamp, pushed it in there, and just filled it up with some white wax. And then I used, these are just some little napkins I got at a thrift store, and I decoupaged them on with liquid patina. So that is the chicken water. Pretty fancy. So at the very end of this video, you guys, we're going to draw names, and if you are interested in finding out who won one of those items, then stick around till the end of the video. And I'm currently waiting for my guest. Okay, so she'll be popping on anytime. So with that said, I decided just to stick with the basics. What, when, where, and why. So my name is Veronica Rasmussen. I am with Chasing Sunshine by Veronica. I live in Northern California, and I'm a wildland firefighter during the day, and during the night I am a furniture flipper. And so I'm a brand new retailer for the DIY clay-based paint. It's a wonderful paint. If you guys have not ever tried it, I highly, highly recommend it. It has got lots of benefits to it that's different from any other chalk clay-based paint out there. I'm also a retailer from the Sweet Pickins milk paint line, and I just literally 10 minutes ago, UPS guy dropped off my very first order, so I get to open that after the live. I'm super excited. And then a redesign with Prima, retailer for them, and JRV stencils and all of her lines of the woods, the decoupage paper, and such. So with that said, I've been working on Shopify to create my online store, and I'm almost there. So I hope by the end of next week, I will have my my Shopify store up and going. And so you guys can purchase any of these products there that we'll be using tonight. And if you can't wait until next week, you can go to Miss Bree from Upcycled by Bree. She has a store as well. Okay, so we're 8 minutes into this video, and I'm not sure where my girlfriend is. What do I do? What do I do? Does anyone have any the paper clay recipe? You did. It worked. Awesome, Laura. So Laura said that she made the paper clay from the video that I posted, and I learned that from this gal named Bobby, and she is a paper mache artist. She makes a bunch of masks and of animals mostly, and it's a great recipe. The only thing I will say, Laura, is that stuff does go bad because it doesn't have any preservatives in it, and so you have to use it within like 2 weeks. I feel like that's a good time frame. Use it within 2 weeks. So just make that small batch, half a cup of everything. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around. What do I do, Miss Bree? How do I get my girlfriend to come on here? Oh, what's my favorite kind of DIY project? I really, really like to upcycle furniture. And so I feel like I'm not really good with the names of different styles of furniture, but it's the real kind of curvy, lots of appliques. If I had to name it, it would be like French chic. I don't know. I kind of like the really ornate. My style is like Jamie Ray vintage. I really kind of stick to the lighter tones. However, I I painted with watercolor years and years ago, and my favorite go-to colors were quinacridone. I say that wrong, but it's quinacridone gold from Daniel Smith and indigo. So the really deep, dark blues, which essentially, I gotta stop saying that word. Every time I say that word, Miss Melanie's getting 50 cents tonight because that's what I told her. Essentially, I gotta stop it. So that's $1 or $1. And so bright yellows and green golds and deep, deep blues. So I do like those colors as well. However, my home is mostly just light grays and whites and creams, tarnished pearl kind of colors. Yeah, those are my colors. I had some lemon juice still. Oh, okay. You added some lemon juice to that paper clay. Awesome. So my very first batch that I made 3 batches total. The first one was sweet. It worked really, really good. It came out of the molds perfect. My second batch, I feel like I veered from the recipe a little bit, and it was a little sticky and harder to use, but it's a really good recipe. I was gonna, yeah. Anyway, so I'm not sure where she is. I feel like I just need to start painting and not keep blabbing. So I'm gonna go around to the other side of the table and start my project, and then hopefully my girl will come on. She will. Okay. So let's see here. My first project that I'm going to do is I'm gonna so I can't see the live on here. I have that all set up, but it's not working. Let me go to YouTube on this one to see if I can watch my live. Again, you guys, I thank you so very much. This is the first time I've done this type of live collaboration where it's a split screen like this. Hopefully it'll come up real quick. And collaboration, there I am live. So, okay. So turn the volume down. Awesome. So now I can see comments over here, guys. So thank you so much. So I'm in love with the cottage core. You are, Laura. I really loves it too. I haven't quite caught on as much as everyone else. I'm still a real farmhouse, kind of whites and lights and such. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this frame and do a dark. I'm going to use Old School. And my plan for this, I got this idea from Miss Lynn from L&J Goods. I'm going to paint this frame, and then I'm going to put some decoupage paper, some JRV decoupage paper on the glass. And then it's kind of like a window setter. So you can hang it in a window where it's nice, sunny, and bright. And then it shines through the decoupage paper, and it's really beautiful. It's like, it's really gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm alive with you folks. Let's see, Miss Lynn, do you have a YouTube channel, and do you create content? I'm sorry that I don't know that. I should. I follow Miss Bree a lot, and if you guys can give me any pointers, please do so, as far as like maybe look at the camera more or whatnot. So Old School is a dark gray. It goes in a deep dark gray is how I'm going to describe it. It's kind of like a deep dark charcoaly gray. And if you guys have never used a DIY clay-based paint, it's essentially, okay, or $1.50. It is made out of clay as well as chalk. And as I understand that the clay comes from the Arizona mountains somewhere, because the DIY, what do you call it, factory or where they make the DIY paint is right there in Arizona. And no, is it Arizona? Yeah, it's Arizona. Somewhere in Arizona. And what was I even saying? So you guys, You'll learn after a while. I kind of go off into the weeds, and sometimes they don't make sense because I'll be explaining something and then I'm off in the weeds. And if you're not following, I apologize because I forget what I'm talking about. Oh, Melanie's trying to call again. Okay, let me take 1 second here and call her because she's calling my other phone. You guys are so sweet. I really thank you for your patience. Don't mind this. You guys like my new heat gun? Hey, I can't answer the phone on that phone because that's the one I'm doing the live on. What's going on? Sure. Yeah, I did. I did. So let me go ahead and give it a try. So I'm gonna go to hold on 1 second. So I'm gonna go to guest. I'm gonna go invite guest. I'm gonna go to copy to link and then go close. You guys, 1 moment. I really appreciate your patience. Really, really. Okay. Paste. It's the same one. That's the same one. It's not. Okay, try that one. Okay. Okay. So I have 5 folks watching. Hey, the new ones that just joined. You guys let me know who you are. Oh, wait, the color caboose is right there. Hi, Veronica. Can you please send me the link again? So I did. Miss Bree, if you could help me, what do I do? So I sent the color caboose the link. I invited her. She clicked it and it's not working. All I could do is be patient and hope that it works this time. So we have 3 more people watching. Who are you? Where are you from? Where are you from? We're currently doing a live collaboration between the Colored Caboose and myself, Miss Melanie Mel, and we're raffling off a couple of things that we flipped last week. Oh, are you there? Oh, she's still on the line. You guys are so awesome. I really, really appreciate you. So I'm just kind of hanging out up here because she hopefully will pop up here in a second. New comments. Let's see. Sorry, girl, I have no clue about StreamYard. Yeah, I've never seen you use StreamYard before. But, you know, it doesn't seem that hard. There's just a few little technical difficulties like this. And one thing that I have been doing is waiting on creating content and getting it up on YouTube. And after doing a lot of research on YouTube, like things that you shouldn't do and you should do, you know, while creating a channel, the #1 thing that folks said is do not wait, because everybody fumbles at first. You're going to make terrible content and it can only get better. And so here I am fumbling around. It's been 18 minutes, but we will make it work. If it just doesn't work at all, what I'm going to probably do is just bounce out and then have come back on. That might work. May have to restart. Yep, Bree, you're right. I'm thinking that might be it. So we'll give her maybe another minute, and then if it doesn't work, we'll just do that. So I'll get back to my project over here. So I am planning on doing these live once a week, every Thursday. You know, instead of that noisy thing, I think I'll just start on the second part. So this is a little timeout bench that my other half Jeremy and I started last week. And I painted it with White Swan DIY, and now I'm going to wet distress it. Let's see. Oh, she's here. Where is she? She said she's here. Where are you? Guess. I don't see you, honey. I do not see you. No, that's not what I meant to do. Delete comment. I just learned how to do that. Boy, Miss Melanie, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not working. I don't see you. So I also just joined. Let me come down here. I also just joined the Turquoise Iris group. It's called Creative Connections, and I'm super excited about that. I am fumbling around. Oh, she said she's here. Where are you, Melanie? I don't see you. I go to guests, and you're not there. Participants, you're not there. I see you're commenting, but where are you, honey? What am I doing wrong? More. Private layout post, broadcast info. So I've got 5 folks on here. Any of you guys StreamYarders? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I've invited my guest and she's not popping up and she says she's here. So I don't know what to do. You may have to restart. Okay. You guys, I really thank you for joining me today. I'm going to bounce out and then try this again because it's not working. So I'll be right back. If you want to come back, I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys. Thank you.